Misconception number 1, anxiety isn't a legitimate illness. So for me, the reason for this misunderstanding, the crux of this matter, is that some people misappropriate anxiety and therefore they, or people around them, misunderstand it. So you see this really commonly in depression. Some people just have a temporary period of low mood and they think that that's depression. In the same way, some people have mood swings and they think that's bipolar, but it's not. It's so much more than that. By the way, go and check out my video on the difference between mood swings versus bipolar if you're interested, including a case example. So why am I saying all this? I think it's because when somebody experiences just a part of natural nervousness or fear and then recovers after a short period of time, they think wrongly that that is anxiety. So they can't understand why other people can't cope, and they think that people who really suffer from it are blowing it out of proportion. So I just want to be really clear, anxiety is not just feeling nervous at times. Anxiety is very different. So I'll give you some of the major differences from my clinical experience. Firstly, it's far more intense than just bog standard anxiety. You feel very fearful, you have feelings like an impending feeling of death, so you actually think you're going to die. Second difference would be that it happens in unexpected kind of situations often, so it can't be controlled like you can with some nervousness. Thirdly, I'd say that there's more physical kind of symptoms. So chest, it's not just feeling nervous, you get like chest tightening, you get a palpitation, you get shortness of breath. And fourthly and finally, it's much more persistent than nervousness. So depending on how it's defined or diagnosed, the most common type of diagnoses would agree that you need it for about 6 months before you get the analysis. So what I'm trying to say is it's very different from just bog standard nervousness, and you can't equate the two. For me, if I was going to have an analogy, that's like if I sprained my ankle playing football and my ankle only hurt for 2 days, and then somebody else had a broken leg and they're in a cast, that's like me saying, well, I've had ankle pain, I know what that's like, it goes within 2 days, so their pain can't be legitimate, they must be faking it for sympathy. I think that's what some other people think anxiety is.